What's up guys, it's Drew Boy here bringing you another video, and today we're looking at 3 tips and tricks that will actually help you improve in Rocket League and rank up. Now the reason I decided to make this video is if you search up Rocket League tips and tricks, this is one of the first videos that pops up. When you see it's 8 minutes long and it only has 2 tricks, you think it's going to go into a lot of detail. But no, all he says in the video is change your dead zone and get a better monitor. And the sad thing is the amount of people that have watched this and wasted their time. He also has another video very similar to this one which has even more views, and it is literally just as much bullshit. So with that being said, I've decided to make 3 tips and tricks that will actually help you rank up. So if you do learn something new, please do leave a like, and let's just get straight into the first tip. Managing your boost is very important to be able to beat your opponent to the ball and go for aerials, etc, etc. So when possible, try not to waste it and just front flip instead of boosting to keep up your momentum. Probably the most important thing when it comes to boost is not relying on always getting 100 boost pads and picking up the little ones. This is Squishy's video from yesterday, and you can see he gets about 75-80 boost just from picking up the little pads on his way up the field, and it allowed him and his teammate to keep up the pressure. So try to get into the habit of picking up these little pads even if you have 50 boost or so, because it really will make a difference. And another small tip as well, just from watching this video you'll see when he's low boost and it's his responsibility to be on the ball, he will stay as close to it as possible because he doesn't want to give up that free possession and just try and take a 50-50 whilst you let your teammate get into a better position. And the last thing I want to say on this topic is, if in doubt, just remember the golden rule: ball over boost. So next up we have improving your recovery time. So this is pretty much after you've been taken out of the play, how long it takes you to get back into the play. This is really important in 2s and 3s especially, because you need to let your teammates know they can go for an attack confidently because you've rotated fast. Once again, I'm just going to go over a few things you can do to improve your recovery time. A must do is learning how to half flip, and I'm assuming that most people who watch this know how to, but for those who don't, I'll briefly explain. So first of all, you just want to double tap your jump button and press down on your analog stick, and this will make you backflip. Once you're comfortable with this, halfway through you're going to have to press upwards on your analog stick to cancel the half flip. Now all you need to do is bind arrow left or right to one of your buttons. I recommend doing it on the same one as drift. And as you press up on your analog stick, you just want to press the arrow button too. If that wasn't clear, there are loads of tutorials out there. I'll leave one in the description for you to go and watch. Another small thing that may help is getting used to jumping off the walls instead of driving down them. Now this might sound stupid to start with, but I promise you it's a lot faster, and it's a habit that you want to get into. Another mechanic which could significantly decrease your recovery time is wave dashing. This can be quite hard to learn at the start, but I highly recommend it. It is worth it. I'll leave a link in the description of a tutorial that Cronovi made of how to wave dash. I found it very useful when I was first learning, so be sure to go check it out if you're unsure of how to do it. One of the last things I want to say on this topic is to make sure you use the drift button a lot, especially when you're landing and you're keeping up momentum. It'll help you so much. And the last thing I want to say is to be comfortable with the aerial button. Now let's say you've just jumped and then somebody comes and bumps you and you go flying in the air. You want to be able to air roll so you land perfectly on the wall, as to reduce the recovery time and to make sure you get back into the game to support your team as fast as possible. My last tip for you guys is training, and to do it whenever you can, particularly when you're searching for a game. Just go in free training and dribble around. It'll keep you warm, and it will just help a lot in general, I promise. If you watch any pro or just semi-high level player, they will do a lot of free training just when they're searching for games, etc. If you watch pros on stream, you'll see how much free training they do when they're just waiting for a game. If you're trying to learn a specific mechanic, I promise you're just going to have to do it over and over again until you feel confident. Whether it's a mechanic such as a half flip where you're learning it in free training, or something such as a double touch in a training pack, I promise you're just going to have to do it over and over until you know how to do it. So I really recommend going to training as much as you can, because I really can't stress how much it will help you. Just go in free training, chase a ball around, hit it around for 5-10 minutes before a game, and you'll already feel so much better going into it. So just go onto the browse feature, see if anything catches your eye that you think you need to practice. If there's anything more specific, search it up on YouTube or leave a comment on this video and I'll help you personally find a training pack. If you have any questions or anything you want to add to the video, please let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.
Dreaming big, town is small and it's going down. All I need is a microphone, I'm headed for the crown. Y'all call me whack, call me weak, they'll never blow. Memphis bleak, they know like the radio that Henderson was meant to speak. I'm on these tracks just like Thomas, I'm the truth.